Warzone just dropped the most versatile primary that has ever done before. That's right, we're bringing you multiple loadouts for the best primary in Warzone. Let's dive in.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Landing shore.
With the Season 6 update, Warzone dropped the Dtir 30-06. And this has been one of the better primaries that we've seen in a while. Mainly because the SCG has one build and primarily one build only that ruled Warzone. But the DTIR is completely different. There's multiple builds. Warzone Stats has their build. Community and Warzone Loadouts, they have their specific build. But does it fit your playstyle? So in today's video, we are bringing you 3 loadouts for the 30-06 DTIR. And these are going to be specific, and we're going to walk you through which one fits your playstyle. And stay tuned towards the end, because as you're going to see in the gameplay today, I have a secret build for this that currently no one is using. It's the fastest TTK. You can handle it. So the first loadout we're going to build is for our passive and tactical players. If you see someone in a gunfight, you're primarily going to third party it or play circle. If there's a 1v1 situation, you're going to try to not put yourself in that situation and put yourself in position to have high ground. So then at that point, you can use this broken primary to take out your targets from afar, because typically those engagements you don't want to encounter in 1v1 situations. Primarily, you're running with the squad or you're focusing on circle and getting to the end game. So with all the builds that we have, you're going to want the quartermaster suppressor. The next one is what we're going to talk about real quick. This specific barrel right here maximizes damage range and bullet velocity, but the Sanctum Long does do similar, just a knee bit smaller in minimum and effective damage range, but it helps with recoil. So if you're a passive and tactical player, you want to maximize recoil, and it's very important that you hit all your shots. So we put on those two. Now we want to move on to the stock. You want to put on the Rifleman 200 stock. This is going to maximize recoil. And then lastly, you want to put on the 40 round mag, and the optic is up to you. If you want the lowest visual recoil, I encourage you to use the Jack Glassless. If you're using, if you need more magnification to see your target better, I encourage you to use the Choreo Eagle Eye. But man, this thing, it just does not move. And as you can see here, I'm barely pulling down. Next up, we're going to have a build that's specific for our demons and sweats. This thing is going to maximize damage range because you're going to be more likely to control this at range. With a little bit more recoil, you're going to be able to control this at range. But you want to put on the quartermaster suppressor. You want to put on the extend long barrel. Like we mentioned earlier, the extend long barrel maximizes damage range as well as bullet velocity. But the one thing it does not do is help out with recoil control, which there's got to be a little bit more recoil control. But if you're a demon in a sweat, you're going to be able to easily manage this because the recoil is still minimal at this point. Next, you want to move on to the stock. You want to move on to the Rifleman 200. And then lastly, you want to put on the 40 round mag, and then also put on whatever optic that you use, whether it's the Jack Glassless, the Choreo Eagle Eye. I've even put the Nidar on this thing, and it's ran pretty well. That's the build for all of our sweats and demons. The third build that we have in this is it's primarily a niche gun. This primarily is going to be for sniper support or Rebirth Island or Fortune's Keep, because we're going to essentially take the side off of it. So what we're going to do is that we are going to put on the Sanctum Long Barrel to maximize recoil control, the Quartermaster Suppressor to maximize recoil control. We're going to keep on the 40 round mag. We're going to keep on the Rifleman 200 stock, but we're going to take the optic off, because in most cases, you're not going to need an optic because the engagements on Fortune's Keep as well as Rebirth Island are usually in around 30, 40, 50 meters. So you're not really engaging people at 75 to 100 meters. So that frees up one attachment. So what do we want to use? I encourage you to use high grain rounds, because when you put this on with high grain rounds, it's just a game changer. Really doesn't move, and you can really hit the target. The iron sights are really clean. So we're going to take the sight off and put high grain rounds. That's going to maximize damage range as well as maximizing bullet velocity. And checking out the stats to back up the facts, we're diving in here so you can see the high grain rounds. If we take the high grain rounds off, the minimum damage range is 49 meters. If we put the high grain rounds on, the minimum damage range goes up to 56, which 7 meters doesn't sound like a lot. When you're engaging on Rebirth and Fortune's Keep, it is. The bullet velocity is 1190, almost 1200. If you take it off, it's 1035. What is bullet velocity? Bullet velocity is going to be aim down sights and pull the trigger. Are you having to lead your shots at all? Those are the 3 builds for sweats, demons, tactical players, and passive players, and as well as one for Rebirth and Fortune's Keep. But I have a better, faster TTK, and it actually sees things that you wouldn't be able to see with the current optics that we mentioned. So make sure you stay tuned towards the end of the video because we're going to have a loadout for you that's the fastest TTK with the Dtir 30-06. If you're new to the channel and you want to find your tactics, what you can do is click that like button, click that subscribe button, smash the bell logo so you'll get a notification for when the next video goes live. But to all my marauders coming back, thank you so much. Make sure you go down in the comments. Let me know what loadout you're using. Make sure you comment and say, hey, I'm using the passive and tactical build. I'm using the sweaty demon build. I'm using the Rebirth Fortune's Keep build, or I'm using Bearded's build. We'll catch you in the next video, y'all. Make sure you keep plundering, keep scuttling, keep getting that booty, baby. Project. No.
Requesting recon flyover.
There's a fuck ton of people on that courtyard. Fucking hell of an airstrike from Beard.
Bye. Still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Oh, what are you doing, sweetie?
There's one not fucking pharmacy goes to 7:30 now. Did you know that? No?
That sucks.
Drive all the way.
There's stuff res up there and pull it on.
Yeah, I'm coming for that. Fucking white.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Landing shore.
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
We need no one control. Whole team was at control, working their way over.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
Alright. We have position up here at Catwalk right now.
Back, you guys team's prison.
Buy station prices are adjusted.
Window.
Oh.
Fucking dock right now.
Marking the
In the
rest of that
window.
squad on your tactics. Go get hunting.
Fuck out of here, Terry.
Yeah, big backflip.
I need ammo. Okay, I'm coming.
I assumed he's on the top floor, but
See you this time. Fire sales done. Prices are
You guys are holding this.
I stole the shit out of that.
What the fuck, Hallie?
That one too.
I hope he
Oh,
fuck
that's
himself.
pretty awesome.
I hope he fuck himself.
No, I got them both.
Fuck you.
Top.
Two in the window.
He ran up the stairs. First one did anyway. Left side. Vent.
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. High value contracts are in play.
Bio roof.
Window.
or
Yeah,
something.
do you have immunity at all?
I've got a munchie. Where are you? Yeah, we got a dip. Oh yeah, I got a munchie, but not that one.
Give me a second. Let me get this guys up top.
Get to the safe zone.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna steal that one.
Another
too,
one
to be
jumped
honest.
out
Yeah, got him.
in the window, the top floor window.
Where is said Munchie?
About to be on my fucking body if I don't get out of here. Jesus. I dropped it there
I see
on
it.
the way into
Thank you.
Helibad. Yeah. Is there anybody in bio still? No, it's just one on the way out.
Yeah, one's at bio somewhere. One of the windows maybe. Yeah, top floor
must-
window.
Must be ghosted then.
Gas is moving.
Shit, you scared the shit out of me.
Top floor
Oh
window
yeah.
bio.
Top floor window, yeah.
We're
Oh.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Fuck.
Surprise contracts. You'll earn more buck for your bang.
Oh,
I got him down. No hits on the. Four on three. Don't go into chemical. There's a fucking.
he's in there. I just saw one. Alright, everybody's down.
One left. And a mortar strike.
Fuck out of my house. Fuck out, chat. Get him the fuck out.
Wow.
I'm reporting that guy right there.
Yeah, the one we just watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm reporting that guy.
We're reporting the shit out of him.
How did he
Cluster
know,
doesn't
bro?
down.
Yeah, cluster mine doesn't down. How did he know?
You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Let's build Bearded Secret Build. This thing's super easy. What we're going to do is that we're going to use the Quartermaster Suppressor. We're going to use the Extend Long Barrel. We're also going to use the 40-round mag. But here's where we differentiate ourselves from everybody. We're going to use the high grain rounds right here, which, like we mentioned earlier, is going to take us not only with that specific barrel, the Extend Long Barrel, it's going to maximize where 1200 was the maximum bullet velocity and 54 meters was the minimum damage range. This is going to take us all the way up to 59 meters of minimum damage range, as well as 1240 bullet velocity. I understand that we are not putting the stock on here, which is going to give you more recoil, but if you can manage this recoil, it's the fastest TTK currently in Warzone. But the one thing we're also going to do that's a game changer is that we're going to put on the SCZ Holotherm. We're going to have a link up in the description in the top right-hand corner. You can see why I use this thing on a past video. It's my favorite optic to currently use on these low recoil guns, and I'll show you why. Everyone's running smokes right now. This thing can see through smoke. Yes, there's a little bit more visual recoil at longer range, but as you can see here, the recoil is more than manageable. If you're using this build, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for staying tuned towards the end. Thank you for being a marauder, and we'll catch you in the next video.